Hello everyone, welcome to SCI-EASE. We have studied in general about the salts and its types. In this video, I am going to discuss some of the salts which are in your syllabus. You know about sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is obtained from seawater and it is formed by the evaporation process of seawater which is taken in lagoons, and then the salt which is obtained, that is purified further and then it is delivered in the market. And you know that this salt has played a very important role in our freedom struggle. You know, Dandi March, that is our Bapuji, Mahatma Gandhi, उन्होंने डांडी मार्च करी थी. So this is very important salt for us because we use in our food. Without this, there is no taste in the food and also in the freedom of our country. So this sodium chloride is the raw material which is used for the preparation of various other salts. We will do in all 5 salts which are in your syllabus, which are in the syllabus of class 10th. So sodium chloride, that is used in the preparation of sodium hydroxide, that is caustic soda. It is used in the preparation of washing soda, baking soda, and so on. So that is very important salt, that is the sodium chloride. Now the first salt which I am going to discuss here, that is the sodium hydroxide, also known as caustic soda. Okay, the first salt, that is the sodium hydroxide, chemical name, and the general name is caustic soda. Why we call it caustic soda? Because we should touch it with caution. Sodium hydroxide is there in your chemistry lab. It is in the form of white pellets. And if we touch these pellets with our naked hands, what will be the result? Our skin, that will be damaged. So we shouldn't touch sodium hydroxide with our naked hands. We should use either gloves. Okay? So sodium hydroxide, that is why it's known as caustic, with caution. Okay? You are to handle this. Sodium hydroxide has a formula NaOH. Before describing the preparation of sodium hydroxide, I want to tell you about one term. Is there any difference between base and alkali? Yes, alkalis are those bases which can be dissolved in water. Means we can obtain its aqueous solution. Okay, we can obtain the aqueous solution of this base, that is the alkali. So examples of the alkali, they are sodium hydroxide, okay, potassium hydroxide. They are the bases, no doubt they are bases, but they are alkalis also because they can be easily dissolved in water and we get the aqueous solution. Okay, so this thing should be clear to all of you. Now, how can we prepare this sodium hydroxide? I have told you that the raw material which we take for the preparation of sodium hydroxide, that is NaCl, aqueous solution of NaCl. Okay, we take aqueous solution of NaCl, that is why we write here AQ. Okay, so aqueous solution of NaCl is also known as, means if we take 5 grams of NaCl and we dissolve it in 95 grams of water, the solution which is obtained, that is the aqueous solution, and we call it as brine, B-R-I-N-E. So, this is the electrolytic cell made up of glass. We will take here 2 electrodes which may be made up of carbon, graphite, okay, any substance that can be made. 2 electrodes, and the solution, the electrolyte, it should be brine, that is sodium chloride plus water, that is taken here. There are 2 outlets also, and one of the electrode, it should be connected to the negative terminal of the battery by wire we will connect, and the other electrode, it should be connected with the positive terminal of the battery. Okay. One thing I want to tell you here, that the electrode which is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, that is known as anode. Okay, you must remember this thing, that the electrode which is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, that is anode, and the electrode which is connected to the negative terminal of the battery, that is known as cathode. So, what will be the result? When we will connect the wire with the battery, that is, circuit is complete. So, what will be the result? There will be electrolysis of these solution. Means we are passing electricity. We are passing electricity. So, this is the electrolytic cell made up of glass, in which there are 2 electrodes, one connected to the positive terminal and another connected to the negative terminal. That is why they are known as anode and cathode respectively. And as an electrolyte, we take the brine solution. This much thing that should be clear to all of you. And the process by which this sodium hydroxide that is prepared is known as chlor-alkali process. It is known as chlor-alkali process, because in this chlorine will be formed and alkali, that is sodium hydroxide, that will be formed. That is why the process is known as chlor-alkali process. So, what will be the result? Now, this sodium chloride, it will be, when electricity is passed through it, the solution of sodium chloride will form Na positive and Cl negative ions. It will form Na positive and Cl negative ions, means dissociation that will take place, and they will, sodium and chloride ions, they will be there. Water will again be dissociated, and this will result in the formation of H positive and OH negative ions. Okay. Now, next thing is H positive ions and Na positive ions, they are the positive ions. Okay, they are positive ions. So, they will, out of these two, hydrogen that has a very small size, H positive ion has a very small size, being lighter, it will move towards a cathode. It will move towards a cathode, and here H positive will combine and they will result in the formation of H2 gas. So here H2 gas that will be liberated at cathode. Okay, H2 gas will be liberated at cathode. In the same way, there are Cl negative and OH negative ions. Here what happens? Cl ions being lighter, they will go towards the anode, and the chlorine gas that will be liberated. Here chlorine gas will be liberated, and now what is left here? Here Na positive and OH negative that is left. Okay, see the reaction. First NaCl plus 2H2O. This will result, the equation should be balanced. This will result in the formation of 2NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2. Okay, so H2 will be liberated at cathode and Cl2 that will be liberated at anode. Dissociation of NaCl that has taken place. Here also electric current that is passed, electricity. Okay, H positive and OH negative they are formed. Okay, this is H positive will form H2 gas, Cl negative will form Cl2 gas. What is left? That is NaOH. So NaOH that will be formed near cathode. It will be formed near cathode. Okay, so this process, which is known as chloralkali process, where there is formation of chlorine and alkali, that is NaOH, that is there. Okay, I think the preparation part that is clear to all of you. How we can prepare sodium hydroxide, that must be clear to all of you. Now the next thing is, for all these compounds like washing soda, baking soda, or sodium caustic soda, okay, bleaching powder and plaster of Paris, there are 5 salts which are in your syllabus. We will do the preparation and 2 uses of each. So where this sodium hydroxide that is used, sodium hydroxide is used to make soaps. Okay, it is used to make soaps. Sodium hydroxide that is also used as degreasing the metals. Okay, degreasing the metals, that is the use of sodium hydroxide. Okay. Now, what are the uses of chlorine? Here, chlorine and hydrogen, they are formed as a byproduct. This chlorine, we can't waste these byproducts also. Chlorine that is put in the swimming pool and also in the water tanks to disinfect it. Okay. So that all the bacteria or the microorganisms, they are killed. So chlorine is a very good disinfectant. That is the use of chlorine. Now next is the uses of hydrogen. Hydrogen is a very good fuel. Liquid hydrogen that is used in the jets, rockets, etc. Okay. Also this hydrogen that is used in the preparation of ammonia by Haber's process. Okay. This you will study in the higher classes in 11th class. So, to form this ammonia, that is very necessary, because from ammonia various fertilizers, they are formed. Okay, so this is all about sodium hydroxide or caustic soda. Now the second salt, that is bleaching powder. Okay, bleaching powder. You know that during the preparation of caustic soda, chlorine that is liberated. Okay? That chlorine that is used to prepare bleaching powder. Okay? So, here we take slaked lime. We take slaked lime having formula CaOH whole twice, okay, plus chlorine gas that is passed. This will result in the formation of bleaching powder plus water, okay. So this chemical name of bleaching powder is calcium oxychloride and its formula is CaOCl2. So what is formed? Calcium oxychloride. I want to tell you one thing, that when this bleaching powder that is formed, otherwise it has some complex formula. But up to class 10th, we will do this formula, that is CaOCl2. Okay? Calcium oxychloride that is formed, which is also general name, that is the bleaching powder, plus water, they will be formed. Okay? Now, what are the uses of this bleaching powder? First use is like chlorine. Like chlorine, it is also used as a disinfectant. It is used to kill the microorganisms which are present in water. Okay? First use, you have to remember two uses. I have written here 3. Second is an oxidizing agent. This is used as an oxidizing agent in many chemical industries. And third one is for bleaching cotton and linen in the textile industry. So, in this video, I have completed 2 salts, that is sodium hydroxide and CaOCl2. The remaining 3 salts I will take up in my next video. Till then, thank you very much.